Someone ke good morning our Nagaland TV la first episode that is Good Morning Nagaland de swagat korise moi apnala anchor Rovinya Lama to itia apni jana nishna mian good morning program shuru kragite Bible verse knowledge positive sai iv amian yidi ki digine se it sabo
Fall 7 times and stand up 8 Japanese proverb.
Well, a very good thing positive from the Japanese proverbs. Tadeba ko nishna sadbar usually adbar uthibi ko nishna. Tade khali sadbar la hi chulai she hulibi amihana life te amihan kimam bar gire iman bar amihana next step to uthu lage ko kine yeti man short pra iman precise iman clear pra amihan ke janai dia laga se so amihana life te hodai niga kiman gire thagile bi amihan bhoy nukri kine utha do kite bi sorom nukri kine uthu lage ko kine janai so ite ami khan Bible verse sailubo.
Arise, for it is your task, and we are with you. Be strong and do it. Ezra 10:4.
So amihala think positive te kwa nishna mohala to Bible verse TV Ezra te kwigina se 10:4 te ki amikhan kiman girishi gulebi amikhan hodai strong takot thakine uthibo lage kwigine think positive ar Bible verse bi iman mila mili hukine iman bhal pra amikhan ke janai dia ase aibi amikhala ja top headlines cases habo. The 11th session of 13th Nagaland Legislative Assembly is set to commence on March 19 from 9:30 a.m. onwards at NLA Secretariat, Kohima. BJP on March 18 nominates State Mahila Mocha President as Pangdong Konyak as party candidate for the lone Rajya Sabha seat from Nagaland. If elected, she would be the state's second woman member of parliament after late Rano M. Saiza. On occasion of Holi, Aam Aadmi government in Punjab has released rupees 101 crore as compensation for damage to cotton crops due to pink bollworm. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken holds phone call with Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba and discusses growing number of civilians casualties in ongoing conflict while talking about the efforts to bring an end to the war. Russia President Vladimir Putin termed war waged on Ukraine as a heroic mission by his country army during a patriotic rally at the Moscow stadium. So there we wish today Amikhan top headlines, Amikhan Bible verse, our team positive cancellation. Now it's time for our print preview segment. I mean a print preview segment do it and local newspaper Amikhan ki kobole mona se Amikhan puribo jankari lobo aru dimag te rakhibo kine aibi Amikhan ta print preview segment e jabo. So अपने top screen में दिखे ऐसे first हमें paper हमें शुरू करा तो is Morning Express. So Morning Express ला हमें खान तो details ना जाके तो हमें खान तेरे छुट्टू इटा picture दिए थे मुला तारे दिखे ऐसे Festival of Colors क्योंकि we know that Holi तो आइशे अकाली था किसे आज भी ऐसे इन्हें निशना इधर होली रा त्योहार है मनुखान परा अलग-अलग जगह परा सब परा होली color लगा हिसाब ते तहान पर जाके ने aru nijor la majoti bi tan celebrate kurise to yate Hindu community of Twensang ami han janishi ja din to alak Nagaland TV alak jaka locality te jekine manukhan bra inia ko daga ami han dikhi paise so iniga nishna ami khan Twensang town TV Hindu community khan miligine Holi celebrate kurise Holi to kobo kore to bishi manula regarding the festival regarding the season manukhan do bishi alak koi Holi to ki ase overall porshigule to yes it is like spring season naha age laga to eta like ami anki janai ya laga ekta festival ase itu pura ami ala harvest ami ala production ami ala plantation te iniga hi bhal jabolela aru moreover ami itu color ami ala life te munduk thakia ami ala life te khushi na thakia to itu color kiniga alak color rainbow nishna ase inia nishna alak manu pura ami ala life te bodli kuru parala season ekta ase ko kine janaise so holi do ami ange shanti dia ekla no hoy harmony dia ekla no hoy nolbi ami ange morom dia ekla no hoy holibi togetherness manukan alak jati alak dorom alak color rainbow kina color thake inia nishna ami an mili kine inia hi kura laga ekta festival ase kine janai diase so ami khan Nagaland te hobi north east te hobi nole bi kuti hoshigile bi apne sob ke holi la naam para shubkamnya aru apne age badhai to janai ase so ami khan ta mohon etia next headline jawo thakia do Nagaland budget session from today as we all know that budget session the punchula se our holibi dush punchu thakia do aji shuru hobole ase to aji do shuru higne jabole ase so ami details right purai dibo The 11th session of the 13th Nagaland Legislative Assembly will start from March 19 from 9:30 a.m. onwards at NLS Secretariat Kohima. Nagaland Governor Professor Jagdish Mukhi will address the session on March 19. So Amihala Governor, Nagaland Governor Professor Jagdish Mukhi Purahi itu session to address kurulase, which will be followed by election of Deputy Speaker. To the pichide Deputy Speaker followed by election jawlase Deputy Speaker NLA. Our the proceeding for March 21 will include question hours, laying of annual administrative reports, laying of reports, rules, presentation of assembly committee reports, introduction of government bills, and debate and adoption of the motion of thanks to the governor address. So 21 din na kurina ase aru aji 19 ase holi 22 do ta han kurbo because 22 the Sunday ase so we know that ami han Nagaland ami ala Pradesh Nagaland do Nagaland for Christ kurina ase aru ami han tatibi ami han iniga respect kurine to Sunday do ami han namane konishna the Nagaland Chief Minister Neferio who also hold the finance portfolio will present the Nagaland state budget for year 2022 and 2023 on March 22. As we all know that being as a chief minister, he also holds as a finance portfolio. Our type of president Kurula say the Nagaland budget for the year 2022 itu sal or agla salaga. And I hope that whatever the government had taken the decision regarding the development, regarding the economy, regarding the benefit for the people in general, regarding the employment, unemployment issues, regarding the equality issue, regarding the reservation issue, bisu se akha se itu this year aji tahan bright to 2022-2023 budget release ko thakado it will be bishi bhal hobo kine janai ase ar Pradesh TV barhawa hoigine development anibo ko kine bi bisas ase the house will also witness laying of annual administrative reports bi dibo consideration and passing of government bills presentation of supplementary demands for grants for the year 2021 or 2022 and yes 2022-2023 laga budget release kwatam de jwa sala 2021-2022 laga bi demand for grant release kola se presentation of C and AG reports discussion on matters of urgent public importance and introduction of government resolution if any March 24. So we know that ajido shuru hola se and from our Professor Jagdish Mukhi Taipura idu address kuin jawla se since tomorrow is Sunday so tomorrow the rest hobo and 21 TV niga budget kan itu release kuribo to nifurio pura alag to han ahibo sakala sal laga release kuribo aru March 24 the proceeding will witness laying of an annual administrative report, presentation of assembly committee reports, consideration and adoption of government resolution, discussion and voting on the supplementary demands for grant for the year 2021 and 2022, introduction, consideration and passing of Nagaland Appropriation Number 1 Bill 2022, supplementary 2021-2022, general discussion on the budget. The schedule for March 25 includes laying of an annual administrative report, discussing and voting on the demands for grants for the year 2022 and 2023. Introduction, introduction, consideration, passing of the Nagaland Appropriate Number 2 Bill, ina koine jabole se. So ajiba shuru hole se bisusa kha se kiman ki holibi budget session dekta bhal budget session rekine ekta development anu parla budget session hoikine jabole akha kore se. So as we have already learned about the nomination of BJP candidate, that is like Pongno Konyak. Yesterday amala news parab nage janai dishe. So ite Bharatiya Janata Party BJP on March 18 has nominated the state Mahila Mocha president Ace Pangong Konyak as the party candidate for the lone Rajya Sabha seat from Nagaland. If elected, she would be the state's second women member of parliament after late Rano M. Saiza, who was elected to the 6th Lok Sabha in 1977. So if she gets elected in this nomination, then Taito, she will be addressed as the second woman for the parliament to member of parliament, the second woman verb, since first women the Murshi in 1977 that is late Rano M. Saiza. Pango featured in the list of candidates for the biennial election to Rajya Sabha from Assam, Himachal Pradesh, Nagaland and Tripura, announced by BJP on Friday. So the next Amihan Jawatakato Dimapur Chimu 4-lane compensation case. So more than a year after the official inauguration of the Dimapur Chimu 4-lane road, there remain an ongoing court case pertaining to land compensation and right of way ROW. In September 2019, a conglomeration of individuals known as the NH29 Landowners Union had petitioned the court claiming compensation from the Nagaland state government for land acquired for the expansion of the erstwhile two-lane road from kilometer 110 to kilometer 121 of NHS 29. The right petition filed at the Kohima bench of Guwahati High Court stated that it was filed by persons who claimed that their land, buildings, properties, etc. have been affected by the ongoing expansion of the NH29 from Nagaland Gate to Chumukitima, directing the respondent to acquire the land as per a law and to pay compensation for the same and the damaged property. So as we all know that Chimu 4-lane road to Banakota Mushe and then it's Jabi Jase Hulibi itula meter laga pore Manukhan pra Am Janta Khan pra do Dimapur kois. I mean do Kohima bench of Guwahati High Court jaine appeal kurishe, complaint kurishe ki iniga road banai thaka hamaide tahanla rasta, tahanla mati, tahanla ghor, tahanla property ki damage kurishe kukine ar to damage laga to bhorti kuribi kukine tahan pra mang kuri ase itula case chuli ase kukine bi apnange janai ase. So ita moi last topic not last topic, yeah, second last topic moi Eastern Mirror pro thaka to one new cases takes Nagaland COVID daily to 35,459. As we all know that COVID cases yeah, it's still there. We really need to take precautions. We really need to observe protocols and maintain the guidelines and best utilization of SOP. Holy be COVID like cases they be chili as you can generate. So do High Court pra kwalaga thanbra ko sheki kiki uli COVID like cases kondiman relevant to nukuribi ko thaka prahi amikhan iman information adia hoise holibi aru eniti jana nishna ekta cases durishe gushe to Nagaland on Friday reported just one new COVID-19 cases which took the tally to 35,459. So we did one cases. Now Nagaland has total 35,459 cases. So our death toll is 758. So we know that among more any desh laga pradesh ka I think Nagaland do sabse kamti wala se in case of COVID effect COVID positive regarding the active cases, regarding the death toll number, because we are still late, and that's a very good sign. Because you know, Mohanbi kiki ulibi Mohanijir but cure kurine jala manu tekta samekha nolibi ame phat bimar hoje hospital jai ni ga bi nohoy aininga hoshigul do ame the case bi dangor hoin thakbo dekchu holbi ta do bhali ase go kine et jana yes one cases is also a cases but then pula pra compare gol do bishi bhalo shigo kine janaise. So the next cases is Sapo banned, restriction on entry and exit of all Manipur-bound vehicles. So, updating on proposed 72-hour ban, Sapo banned from March 21. So, today is March 19, so from March 21, the Southern Angami Youth Organization stated that the entry and exit of all Manipur-bound private or public passenger good-carrying vehicles commuters will be restricted during the ban. The Southern Angami Public Organization SAPO has called for total ban within Southern Angami jurisdiction starting from 1 p.m. March 21 to 12 noon March 23. Movement of all entry-exit point alternative roads coming under Southern Angami jurisdiction would also be restricted, Sayo informed. However, vehicles on medical emergency, paramilitary vehicles, press, media, student, educational institution, teachers, faculties will be exempted. So that's a very good thing. I mean, kiki ulibi, I mean, the alak khushi ulibi, I mean, kiki ulibi when it comes to health, when it comes to education, when it comes to defense. Mohon bro hoday rasta ita khuli diya laga se ko kini bi iti janai se. How so the state ban will not deter smooth and swift activities of common man in the Southern Angami region and foremost educational medical institution, offices, private government shop, business establishment among other irradiated. Sayo in a press release reiterated that the ban was called in connection to non-withdrawal of Manipur government armed personnel at Kajolsa. So Kajolsa jagate the Manipur government armed personnel para withdraw nukriya para ito laga ban matya laga se and continue undertaking of development activities by Manipur government in violation to standing agreement with the Tenime public organization, and also like they have a clash between development activities and that is still undergoing and undertaking and is still contributing to niyom karne hi tahan inika ban rakhishe ko kine janai se. So Itamigan, we have learned so much from the one single paper, that is Morang Express, and the starting we did from the Holi, the Festival of Color, followed by Nagaland Budget Station, which is going to be held today from 9:30, I guess, 9:30 AM and we also talk about the BJP nominees Pango Konyak for Rajya Sabha election. Ito laga BJP laga election member of parliamentary Janadila said Dimapur Chimur 4-land compensate case that is still going on in the Guwahati Kohima bench of Guwahati High Court regarding the land dispute. We have learned about the one new cases that is prevailing, and in total, if we added that, then it will be around like 35,459 cases with that one new cases. And the last was support ban, restriction on entry and exit of all Manipur-bound vehicles. So, Yate Prahi Morning Express Samad Karse, let's learn something very quick from the Eastern Mirror paper. So yete probably ami ekta puri dibo slow start to vaccination for 12-14 age group in Nagaland. So let's continue this. Nagaland has registered only 27 beneficiary of Corbevax since the COVID-19 vaccination driven drive for the 12 to 14 age group commenced 2 days ago in Dimapur and Kohima. A total of 25 children were administered with Corbevax on the launching day and 2 more on the following day. The Health Department updated on March 17. The beneficiary included 24 in Kohima and 3 in Dimapur. The Health Department launched Corbevax for children aged between 12 and 14 at District Hospital Dimapur and Naga Hospital Authority Kohima on March 16. As we all know that Amihan Jara Nishna, yes, I still remember 2 days back regarding the Corbevax vaccine bachahan kare 12 to 14 age kane ulai shugun jana diase. So Amihan ire jania to tahan barbi kushe bishi, yeah, it is a very slow start manuvi kamti aishe, and we know that 27 beneficiary majote 24 to Kohima watakishe, our 3 Dimapur watakishe, our more were like only 25 children were administered with Corbevax kushe to launching kura din de kuine jana diase. The Health Department launched Corbevax for children na. So Health Department para launch kurina se Corbevax 12 pra ligine 14 age group bachahan ke with District Hospital Dimapur aru Kohima de saichu goldo Naga Hospital Authority. So duita jaga digine se Corbevax chuli thaka to. It informed that the drive will be expanded to other districts soon. Yes, the state aims to vaccinate 93,466 children from this age group. The district-wide breakup of targets stand at 17,306 in Dimapur and 12,834 in Kohima, 3,518 in Kifiri, 9,000 in Mokochung, 11,000 in Mon, 4,000 in Parent, 7,000 in Peg, 2,000 in Longland, 9,000 in Twensang, 7,000 in Woko, and 6,000 in Zunavota. That India going to break. So in total, they want to vaccinate 93,466 bachani vaccinate komujase. But we can already see that only 25 children were administered with Corbevax. So it is very important for us to give a very positive response to the department also, because their initiative. So that initiative law the bishi balita initiative ase aru bachahan ke hi to suraksha dibo ko kene ase ko kene janai ase. So the last news is temperature rise in Dimapur. So the India Meteorological Department IMD on Friday reported that a severe heat wave condition has been observed over many parts of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Delhi and West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, with a maximum temperature recording above normal by 45 degrees Celsius. Dimapur been recording a maximum temperature of 35 degrees Celsius and above since March 12, as per the Department of Soil and Water Conservation, Nagaland. On Friday, the district recorded a maximum 36 degrees Celsius. So, day 12 prahi 35 degrees Celsius ninga chilling na ase gorom to aru Friday day 36 degrees Celsius hushun jana ase. The highest this week to hafta laga this week to last Friday la to 36 degrees Celsius tak hushe, while the minimum temperature was 20.5 degrees Celsius and relative humidity at 90%. The department went on to inform that Dimapur recorded a maximum temperature of 35.1 degrees Celsius on March 13. 35 degrees Celsius continued 14, 35.8 continued 15 and 35.6 degrees Celsius on 16 and 17 So IMD also stated that isolated rainfall is expected in Mon, Longland, Twensang, Mokchung and Phek district on March 21, while rain is expected in Dimapur on March 23 and 24. So regarding the global warming effect because we know that how temperature to Amihan bala saishigulo to amihan bacha thakatam de thanda din gushigulo to amihan probably like it starts from October, November, December to way too cold ekta ho jai, and then yeah, even though snow negligibly bi, though Dimapur is a plain area, but in snow negligibly bi it becomes very cold. Aro ami han inside house TV ami khan sweater dangor overcoat khan lagai ne bohe with muffler with double socks anolibi, and then I mean gorom din sai chukle to March phale ba to gorom din na thake, April TV na thake, but then May prahi May June July kune bishi gorom thake ja halibi. We can see how the temperature is, you know, increasing, decreasing. December pichide, January, I guess February January or February starting or January last though, it was so cold. Iman thanda thakishe. Even though here in Guwahati iman thanda ase inya nishna, itia do achanak pra iman gorom hoise. Even Guwahati bi bishi gorom ase without AC, without pani nakhai shugule mohan dehydrate ho jai, AC na takishule buibo na pra ho jai ko kina ami hambi same situation ga jaise. So ami hambi jani ase Dimapur TV yete iman gorom kina ase. So here is go do tahan bra quarter because of the, you know, it do temperature high, temperature low inga thaki kine thakya nem de March 21 do mon hobi Lowland district to insa mokchung phe khan de pani ki ru nishna se gushe, or March 23 or 24 do Dimapur ki ru nishna se gushe. So it's good only pani gira nigira to judo bhal kotha hi ase hulibi ki ase godo temperature ami hala body ami hala mind ami han control kurbo na dibi ami han paratok gorom prai kine gau dulai nga nokuribi, because bishi gorom thakine bishi mando pressure hogine stroke hogine morabi morja bishi cases bi digishi moi during mala grow dangor hira thakatam de manuan ke sath ho inia bishi cases kan digishi. So apne an paratok nijo ke pani khai kine dehydrate ho na dibi, pani khabi and pani paratak ek din de dostala upor glass khabi chekla noy kine try not to use chill water, try to you know, drink normal water, because normal water is very good, plus lukewarm water bhi bhala ase, because it will lukewarm water no gorom thakile bhi it will help our inside organ plus mohana outside TV mon ke reflect kore. And then pani do bishi important ase ki ki gorom din bi thana din pani bishi important ase, will be bishi gorom din do pani ar bishi important ase. And try to have water glucose with water na glucose halile khaikine janibi aro paratuk apne an ki tolibe umbrella khan chulabi aro sun diman expose. It's good that we expose in sun holibi iman expose bin kori, because hala heat khan ba bimar bi ho paro aro apne hala near and dear ki bi nika chutu mutu para ghatna khan ho thaka to precaution koribi ko kine hi janai ase. So from here duita hi kuri ase, that is slow start of vaccination from 12 to 14 groups in Nagaland, wheat, and then temperature rises in Dimapur. So with this, I am ending the Eastern Mirror paper plus the Morning Express paper. So dear viewers, now it's time for us to have a look on the fact of the day. Let's learn fact of the day par abhi ami han ki jankari pabo.
Zimbabwe was suspended from the Commonwealth on charges of human rights abuses and of electoral fraud on March 19, 2002.
So dear viewers, itia ami khan la next segment that is morning melody de ase itu segment ni ase khali ki ami khan itu gana huning ni refresh ho iv morning melody de Hindi gana asna English gana asna tribal song ase ki thakile bi ami huni kine khushi thakibo.
I could say I'm doing good all this time, but I'm not. I'm not okay. Losing time as the world moves fast. Can't find
So viewers, iman bhal gana mian honu parise. So itia amiala next segment ase. Iman din bishidi ekta notun segment ara amian apnange janai dibole mon ase. Same hi ase holibi nahe du segment iman to. So itala segment ase birthday bash. So IB amian janibo kun la birthday ase ajito. Wishing you many happy returns of the day. Mohalai to the Shakal Goshto, Amikhala PCR team prase, and he is also from the team of Nagaland TV. To Amiha Nagaland TV la itatok to Nagaland TV la birthday laga Nagaland TV la Manukhan aro tatela employee khan la birthday khan ya mihan show krese hulwi apni khan ki bhi request krese apni khan la loved one near and dear apni khan pura manuke janawale munna se through amihan la platform chulagine to apni feel free amihan ke idu apni la birthday khan bi amihan ke db ko kine jana dese so that amihan bi inika apni han ke good morning episode apni la loved one ke birthday wishes could do apni la side pa. So once again happy birthday jana ase amihan la Shakal Ghosh bhaiya ase tai to tai PCR team ase tai nathaki shigul do amikhan la itu good morning episode holibi news khan shigule balba jawo naparingina thakia laga ase holibi tai bi amiala paste kam kura ba talaga kam pura hi niko whole Nagaland TV ke tai pura holibi durigine jalaga ase so tai ki bi long life isor par apna life te bless kurbo apni ki lagi ase peace harmony prosperity to isor hi apni ke jibo kone jana dese. So itia amihan birthday bash khatam hoise so now it's the end of the segment amihala good morning episodes khatam hoise so holibi amihan khatam nokura agete amihan weather update sailibi because it is very important amela weather update se amihan je ki dikhai se ki number dikhai se janne bole jaruri ase. So with this your anchor signing off Ravina Lama.